Let your spirit shine so bright, guided by love into the light.
Imagine the heart of a warrior, weighed down by battles on every side, crying out not in strength but in humility, seeking mercy and healing. Psalm 6 offers an emotional glimpse into the soul of one who is deeply troubled and turns to God in desperation. O Lord, don't rebuke me in your anger or discipline me in your rage. Have compassion on me, Lord, for I am weak. Heal me, Lord, for my bones are in agony. I am sick at heart. How long, O Lord, until you restore me? Return, O Lord, and rescue me. Save me because of your unfailing love. For the dead do not remember you. Who can praise you from the grave? I am worn out from sobbing. All night I flood my bed with weeping, drenching it with my tears. My vision is blurred by grief. Go away, all you who do evil, for the Lord has heard my weeping. The Lord has heard my plea. The Lord will answer my prayer. May all my enemies be disgraced and terrified. May they suddenly turn back in shame. In this video, we will explore Psalm 6, a Psalm of David, where he pours out his heart to God in a time of distress. This psalm is both a plea for mercy and a powerful expression of trust in God's unfailing love. David's experience in Psalm 6 is deeply relatable to our daily lives, as it touches on universal themes of suffering, guilt, fear, and the longing for God's mercy and healing. Here's how the key elements of David's cry can apply to our daily lives. Acknowledging our weakness. Just as David openly admitted his weakness and need for God's compassion, we too should recognize our limitations and vulnerabilities. In our daily lives, acknowledging that we can't always handle everything on our own is the first step toward seeking help, whether it's through prayer, community, or professional support. We can also turn to God in times of distress. When we face difficult situations, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. David teaches us that in our lowest moments, instead of crumbling in despair, we should turn to God with our concerns. Daily prayer, even when we feel lost or broken, can help us find peace and direction. Trusting in God's unfailing love. David's confidence in God's unfailing love is a powerful reminder that no matter how far we feel from God, His love remains constant. In our daily interactions, we can trust that God's love is not conditional on our circumstances, but that He is always willing to help us, forgive us, and restore us. Perseverance through suffering. Life often brings challenges that test our patience and reliance. David's endurance through his suffering and his cry of "How long, O Lord?" mirrors our struggles with waiting for answers or relief. He learned from David the importance of persevering in faith even when answers seem delayed. We must find strength in vulnerability. David's openness about his pain, including the physical manifestation of his grief, encourages us to be honest about our struggles. In daily life, admitting when we are not okay, whether to ourselves, to God, or to others can lead to the support and healing we need. Having confidence in God's response. Despite his initial despair, David's tone shifted to one of confidence that God has heard his prayer. This reminds us to have faith that our prayers do not fall on deaf ears. In our daily lives, maintaining a belief that God is working behind the scenes can give us the courage to keep moving forward. Overcoming adversity with faith. Finally, David called for his enemies to be put to shame reflects a faith that God will ultimately deliver justice and protect him from harm. We can apply this by trusting that even when we face adversities or opposition, God will provide the strength and protection we need to overcome. David's journey from despair to trust in Psalm 6 is a powerful example of how we can navigate our struggles. By acknowledging our weakness, turning to God, trusting in his love, persevering through hardship, and finding strength in vulnerability, we can face the challenges of daily life with a renewed sense of hope and faith. David's journey from anguish to assurance teaches us that no matter how dark our circumstances, God is always near, ready to rescue and restore. If you are struggling and needs God's mercy, take a moment to pray and pour out your heart to him. Trust in his love, just as David did, and believe that he will hear you and bring you comfort. Until next time, be courageous, unstoppable, victorious, successful, healed, powerful, and strong, because you are God's masterpiece. Be blessed.